Hello everyone, it is Tammy, and I am making this video. It's a pretty hard video to make. I've tried a few different times to start this video, but my little one would not allow me to inside, so I had to go check the mail, take a breather, and then decide I'm going to restart the video in here, or out here. So part of my budgeting journey was flipped upside down from some medical things that were going on. A lot of that being anxiety, we know now. But for a while, it was just a curiosity of, are we for sure it's only anxiety? Because it got so severe, right? So in all three of my pregnancies, I had some difficulties due to a heart condition that only seems to spark up whenever I am pregnant. It's called SVT, supraventricular tachycardia. That just means one valve of the heart might flutter for a second and cause your heart rate to spike, which can cause dizziness and just stuff like that, uncomfortability, and feeling palpitations. So I've never had an issue with it other than being pregnant. All three of my pregnancies, I was on beta blockers for it. So I haven't had any use for those since, having my kids, but my third pregnancy took a lot out of me. So really it was just, how much of this is anxiety and what could it possibly be a cardiac thing? So for the past 3 years, I have still continually been in cardiac care. So I did a stress test after my third baby, and he is 3 now. And I was on the treadmill for 7 minutes, which is decent because I did not work the entire time I was pregnant. I was on 2 pills a day for my heart. It was for irregular heartbeat and blood pressure. So they decide, I've had 2 echoes done since then. Since the bad anxiety spells, and those came back normal. I still feel palpitations and I'm dizzy often. But my cardiologist was like, let's go ahead and just do another stress test just to see, because before, I'd just given birth not long before the last one, and I had actually went back to work 10 weeks after my son was born, and I was working as a waitress, running tables, coming home, working out, taking care of the kids, doing activities. I was busy, a busy mom of 4, okay? 3 of those my own, and then a stepson. Now, it was April of 2023 whenever the anxiety got so bad that I couldn't physically handle working anymore. So for almost 2 years, I have been pretty sedative, right? So we did this stress test, and I just knew from the day I went to take the stress test, because I get on it and you have to reach a target heart rate, and I reached my target heart rate in less than 1.5 minutes. That's not good. It's not bad, but it's not great. So they had already called me with the results saying there was no abnormalities, everything checked out great, but I still needed to come in to get my results today. So that's what I did, and it was a real eye-opener. I've already been knowing this, okay? I'm not dense to the situation. I've just been using excuses, tiredness. We don't sleep much. We got married and then moved and just, been sick, and I use all the excuses to not get up and move often enough, okay? So that's going to be my next journey. So I am making this video to try to hold myself accountable. This is not a weight loss thing. This is a health thing. So when the doctor came in today, he said, well, everything checked out good on your stress test, but you are obviously very out of shape. So that hurts, because I used to be very active. I had my first kid at 16. Okay, I had my third kid at 26. There's just been a lot of body changes. I am heavier now than I've ever been after having a child. I was around 260 before I gave birth to my third child. I weighed in at 218 today. I've lost 4 pounds since December, actually, but I also had the flu and the stomach bug that aided in that. And so since that had already been going on, I was really in my head like, girl, just fast. Fast. Like, whenever you wake up, wait to eat breakfast. Do something. Just the smallest thing. Stop buying Debbie cakes. Stuff like that for a weight kind of ordeal. But now this is about health, because my doctor said that I've depreciated. My stamina has depreciated quite significantly in the past 3 years. So where before it took 7 minutes for my heart rate to get to 160, it took less than a minute and a half for my heart rate to go up to 160. That's not good. So I don't look that like big. People don't believe whenever I tell them I'm 218. It's distributed fairly. I mean, I got more on the belly, obviously. But yeah, so I am going to make the effort to be on my feet, moving around. Maybe set a timer. We have a treadmill at home and also a bike at home, like an elliptical bike. So hopefully me making this video and just telling you guys is going to motivate me to stick with it, because I'm going to be embarrassed if I don't. I've done this before, even on this channel, where and then the anxiety hit and then I just stopped completely. But yeah, I'm sick of my own stuff. I'm sick of it. I really want to be in a better position. I want to do a lot more with my kids. I want to be here a lot longer with my kids. I am turning the big 30 this year, and it's just necessary. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it in like shorts, just to check in, hopefully daily, me being on the treadmill or the bike or something. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll set a timer and make sure that every like 2 hours. He told me gradually. The cardiologist told me to gradually do it. I think that's my problem, is I always go straight forward, like hurt my back kind of ordeal. So I'm going to try to do better. But pray for me. And good things are hopefully coming to the budgeting side of this channel as well. Pray for my consistency, my discipline for myself, and just for everything around me. And I thank God, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye. When I tell you guys that this is so humbling, seeing myself from this angle, I don't have a tripod tall enough for me to be secure enough to have an upward view or a straightforward view. But yeah, this makes me very sad. But I'm going to try to remember that during this journey that I'm not going to be doing this for my weight. Hopefully this will definitely aid in that if I can be consistent and move my body more. That's a huge part of it. I know diet is as well. Hopefully it will just kind of fall together, but this is about just simply getting cardio in and working on cardio specifically, so that my heart rate does not spike up to the 130s from the couch to the restroom. You know what I'm saying? So also in this video, I've rewatched the beginning portion, and you guys, I'm so self-conscious about my teeth. I actually go in the next 2 days for a consultation about dentures. I have expressed on this channel trying to save up money to get dentures and have all of my teeth just extracted, because after my third baby, they were like, no, we're not going to support you anymore. So I can't financially do it, and the pain, I don't have the tolerance for it anymore. My mother was 27 when she had hers done, so I really believe that a lot of this is genetic. My mother only had one child by that time as well, so I've had 3, and I've always repaired my teeth right after. But that's another thing. I really want to take care of myself, get these bad teeth out of my mouth, and hopefully avoid more infections. I've dealt with abscess. I had a wisdom tooth taken out within the last month because of an abscess. Get dentures that will help me feel better, just self-esteem wise, and then moving my body more. And that's actually biblical. Our bodies are our temples. We shouldn't just be lazy. Laziness is actually a sin, and your girl's been fighting the struggle for a while with just being lazy, couch rotting, and watching video upon video upon video, or if I'm making my stuff for my Etsy shop, I am constantly sitting down, might get up to go to my printer, but that's not far away. So this year, I really just want to, my life. I want to dedicate my life to God in all aspects. So that is surrendering my time. That is taking care of my temple. That is being more attentive as a mother and a wife, and really coming in to an identity in Christ instead of this lazy, unhealthy thing I got going on. But I can do it. I have done this before, and it is just a matter of time. I will get the hang of it, and I would just appreciate any kind word, motivation, Bible verses to help me, anything that you personally went through. Sorry, I just seen myself flip the camera on here. I was gonna edit that out, but anyway, just any kind word. Please don't be mean. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.